using affirmations effectively. Now, affirmations has an interesting relationship with me because a couple years ago, I used to think that affirmations were silly. It didn't really work. And when I think back, I can't help but think, how did I ever believe that? How did I ever think that affirmations don't work? Because now when I think about it, I'm using affirmations all the time anyway. And those affirmations that I'm using are currently creating my life. Whether I'm consciously saying to myself, why is there always traffic when I'm going down the Van Wyck, right? Even though that's a question, that's still an affirmation. And that question is bringing up emotions within me, which is impressing my subconscious mind. So I want to talk about how to use affirmations effectively. Now, we're used to the typical advice from one of my favorite mentors, Bob Proctor. We're used to the advice from Napoleon Hill. We're used to the typical advice about affirmations, right? You repeat them until they sink in, right? You repeat them with repetition being persistent. And although this is extremely effective when you're persisting, I think most people really miss the point about it's supposed to produce feeling within you. And if there's no feeling, then the affirmation is really being used in vain. But then I also believe that a lot of the people, especially the ones, if you're like me, who studied the personal development industry for a while, you know it's the feeling, but producing the feeling is extremely difficult. So what I want to suggest to you right now is something that is very powerful, and I don't exaggerate. Don't just use any affirmation. Use affirmations that mean something specifically to you. In my other video, My Manifesting Secret, and then also in the video, Meaning Equals Emotion, I explain my personal favorite affirmation, and that is, my life is even better than I've ever imagined. Now, to me, this affirmation is very effective because it means a lot to me. Because I've already imagined my life to be so great. So to think that my life is even better than I've ever imagined, it really does something to me on a deep level. So I need you to pick an affirmation that really resonates with you and has a deeper meaning, because meaning equals emotion. And the closer you can get to something that means a lot to you, that means you'll simultaneously feel a lot of emotion. Don't just say the affirmation. Here's another mistake people make, is they say the affirmation very quickly. It's just something they're just trying to get out. Next time you say an affirmation, I want you to look in the mirror and slow down. Look yourself in the eyes and say the affirmation with presence. The reason why I'm making this video, it's not like affirmations hasn't been talked about many times, but I believe that we can use any technique, and if we put our conscious, deliberate, determined effort on just one and focus on using it effectively, it will have tremendous results. One of the things that really works for me is developing a high level of presence, paying attention to my mind, and redirecting it only to speak from the perspective that I already have what I want. Now, although this isn't the most advanced meditation technique, it produces such a tremendous feeling in me that everything that I wanted has already been accomplished. And this is a key prerequisite to having an effective manifestation. So I know this video wasn't exactly structured, maybe it was a little bit left and right, but the key points to this video was to focus on what your affirmations mean to you. What does it mean? It's not the words, it's about the feeling. And if you can focus on what the affirmation means to you, you will feel a tremendous amount of emotion. And this is what will effectively impress your subconscious mind, change your self-image, change the concept that you have of yourself. Good luck. Have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.